Really, everything's put together and it's ready to run, and we're just about ready to dive. First dive hole of our new spot.
Zeke and Glen are ready to explore the new grounds.
I'm just measuring out 30 feet on this piece of string, and I'm gonna drop it down in the hole and see what kind of depth we are actually in.
To find their fortune, they'll have to go deeper under the ice.
We're kind of in the gray area of getting the bends. You know, the bends is where you get so much nitrogen in your bloodstream, you can't just ascend as fast as you want, and because the nitrogen bubbles expand and will actually block off your bloodstream, and it can kill you.
Well, this is 30 feet right here. Yeah, that's about 2 feet, so we're about 28 feet.
So it's a real deal, we gotta be careful.
Pretty spooky diving this deep. It takes a lot longer to get the hell out of there if you need to. Be safe. I'll go listen to you on the comm.
Okay.
First to take the plunge, Glen LeBaron, the self-proclaimed best dredger in Nome.
We gotta kind of reprogram ourselves so we're working these deeper depths.
At 28 feet below the ice, the pressure per square inch is nearly double that at sea level. The longer Glen dives at depth, the more pressurized nitrogen will build up in his bloodstream, and the greater the risk of decompression sickness.
Okay, I'm gonna start pumping some gravel and see if there's some gold in this spot. This is definitely the dive of reckoning. I've got to see at least a ½ ounce an hour and continue dredging down here. It's just too risky.
So is there a hard pan layer where you're working?
There is, and I think that's part of the reason these gravels are so rich. Several layers of gravel here. There's a gray layer, and then there's this rusty. Oh, wow. The gold is just rich in this. All right. This gravel is just absolutely saturated with gold.
Awesome. I'm really glad to hear that we're back on it and we're seeing good gold.
Yeah, there is a lot of it. It's time to keep dredging. I'm glad we're here.
But the gold is good. I think we're going to make a lot of money out here. And, Glen's been at it all day. It's going to stack up fast.
Zeke Tenoff carefully monitors diver Glen LeBaron, dredging 28 feet under the ice.
How's it going? Keeping track of my nitrogen. We can't mess around at this depth. We're definitely in the gray zone of what we can do safely. Okay, I'm coming up right now, Zeke. You know, we don't want to up here. It's a long ways to the nearest decompression chamber.
Yeah. No, we should take a couple minutes to ascend. Like, go very, very slow.
After 6 hours dredging at depth, Glen's return to the surface must be carefully executed to avoid potentially fatal decompression sickness.
Of course, I'm gonna take my time. I've been down here at least 6 hours today. So I gotta go extra slow. All right, I'm at 20 feet. I'm gonna stay here at 20 feet for a few breaths to make sure I don't get a carbonated bloodstream.
Safety stops relieve the body of deadly nitrogen gas.
All right, going up slowly. I'm gonna stop at 10 feet. I'm just gonna hang out here for a few breaths.
Very, very slow.
Okay, you're gonna be seeing me at the surface here in about 3 seconds.
Well, it's certainly not an easy scenario. We're 30 feet down here. We can't see hardly in front of our face, but there's a whole lot of gold.
I'm just about to drop out the nugget section.
Glen LeBaron has returned to the deep to clean out the Dragon and check the yield.
Let's see what's in here.
The Dragon's two-stage recovery system means there's one sluice box for coarse gold and one for fine.
The only time you see a lot of gold on top of the mat is when you're in a coarse area. This is definitely a fine area.
No nuggets, but Glen still has the fine gold sluice.
Oh yeah, that's a really good showing. Just puddles of fine gold right here. Yeah, the cleanup's looking really good down here, Zeke.
Okay, glad to know.
Yeah, this gold is awesome. Oh, gold, baby.
All right, fantastic.
Okay, the bucket's ready. All ready for another pile of gold.
It's time to see just how big the move to claim 12 will pay off.
If you're gonna make big money real fast, it's because you moved around a whole bunch and you found a hot spot. If we both get to work, I think that we can get a lot of gold, and I think we can get the jump on everyone else.
How's it looking?
Yeah, there's definitely some color in here. I have to sell it to Kenny by 3 because he needs to get it in the mail in order to capture today's prices.
Gold assayer Kenny Hughes pays a visit to the misnomer.
Hey, Kenny, how's it going? How much gold is in the bucket?
Okay, fire at will. $10.32.
10.32 ounces is worth $13,500.
So the advance today is $8,000.
Sounds great.
Excellent.
Not too bad.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Yeah.